Oh my goodness. Great news, guys. Great news. Even though my life has been crazy bad, not bad, but like not the best. My passport finally came in today, as you guys can kind of probably saw when I was in the taxi. I know I was hiding a lot of stuff because I can't show too much because I can't just show too much of everything that's going on. That's how y'all get the intel. I can't do exactly where I'm at, but I can't give you guys the intel of exactly where I'm at, but I got my passport. And just so I can give you guys like a little background on the situation, I haven't had a passport since I was like 16 years old. So in order for this being my first time being an adult, having a passport, yo, like this is a great feeling because now I can actually do the things that I've always wanted to do, travel. So now when I get done with, you know, Korea, being in Korea, oh my goodness, look at that. I got my passport. Am I officially a passport bro now? Am I officially a passport bro? This looks completely different than like what I had last time when I had my last passport. This is crazy. I got a sign somewhere on here. But yeah, going back to the story, I haven't had a passport since I was like 16 and it expired on me. And it was just like, I've always wanted to go overseas. I mean, obviously besides being in the military, you know what I'm saying? I always wanted to go overseas, like Bahamas, Jamaica, go to Haiti. I'm Haitian, for those who don't know. Just go somewhere overseas and just do something overseas, like the Bahamas, something. That's what I've been saying. If there's somewhere that you guys want me to vlog, let me know because I love to travel. I love to get out there and explore. So now that I actually have my passport and I can travel, I can actually make these things come to life. So I'm so thankful I got my passport. I'm so thankful that everything is working how it's working and it's in the time that it's supposed to work. People call it divine timing, and I'm just very grateful. Even though my life I've been going through the ringer lately. I'm just very grateful to be in this situation. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm a little mess right now. I just came from work. I'm just a little update on me. Just been feeling numb. I've been feeling desensitized to a whole bunch of things. I haven't really been feeling like myself. I haven't been eating that much. I've been eating about like once a day. I haven't had the drive to really eat. I haven't had the drive to go to work. I haven't had the drive to do anything. It's just a lot of things have been going on lately, and it's just trying to push through, trying to fight through. And that's all we can do. I have to always revert back to the last video. You know, it's my little motivational piece because I don't know how I get through the things that I get through. I really don't, but I always find a way. And I just encourage you guys to always find a way. So if you want to send your best regards, you can. I'll appreciate the best of wishes, but I'm always powered through, you know. But let's just keep it positive. My passport finally came in. And we're going to do a lot of great things, for sure. Not really sure how a passport thing, like where you sign and all this other stuff or what all this was to it because I ain't had one in so long. I'm going to figure it all out. I'll see you guys in the next clip. I've been doing a lot of self-reflection, and I realized I made a lot of mistakes. A lot of mistakes I've made over my life. A lot of mistakes. I make mistakes every day. I make mistakes every day. Every single day I make mistakes. Sometimes I don't know how to cope with my mistakes, and I get overwhelmed, I get overworked up, my mind starts racing. I feel like I'm the worst person in the world because I make mistakes, and I feel like everybody else is perfect. I feel like everybody else doesn't make any mistakes. I feel like, why am I the one making mistakes? Why can't I be the perfect one? I don't know, lately I've come to the realization that nobody's perfect. Nobody exempt from making mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Mistakes make you uniquely beautiful. A lot of things have been going on for the past couple of weeks in my life, in my professional career, and it has made me hit the wall. There's only two ways you can respond to situations where your back is against the wall and you have nowhere else to run to. You have two options. You can either back down and submit to the defeat, or you can get up and be a warrior in the midst of any adversities that you may face. Lately in my professional career, I've been tested. My dignity has been tested. My work ethic has been tested. My ego has been tested. My mentality has been tested. Everything about me has been tested in these last few weeks. Everything. And I just want to say that I will not give the adversary any power. I will not give the enemy any power. Anybody who feels that they have control over me in my life, I will not give you the power. The power is within me. I have the power. I can control the reality of the situation at all times. I'm always going to be in control of my life and my reality. And I will never fold, and I will never bend down to what you want me to be. And that's just what it is. That's what I'll always be. People are afraid of anybody who has that rebellious spirit, tenacity in themselves, in their body. People don't like to see you have power. But for why? Is it because of their ego? But why? Why is it that you are afraid that when I control the reality of myself, my own personal reality, I'm not afraid of you? It bothers you so hard. Why does it bother you? To see a strong individual, a person who will speak their mind, say what they need to say, even when it doesn't need to be said. Why does the energy shift when I come into the room? Do I make you feel intimidated? Do I make you weary? And as I equate this back to the military, I came to the realization that the Army is not going to be for everybody. It will never be. But when I look at me, I see that my light is too bright. For some reason, I just feel that the might of who I am is just, it will never allow me to progress the way I need to, even though I have the best intentions for everybody who is in the military. The military has done great things. It has done wonderful things, great things. But when I look at my own professional development and I see why am I still a specialist after 3 years? Why I'm not promoted in 3 years? You could look at it and say, oh, he's a bad soldier. He's a bad person. But when you really dive deep into the weeds, you see that it's not necessarily inherently me that's the problem, but because of my light. They want you to change who you are so you could fit into the system. They want you to change who you are, be more passive, be more soft, be more embracing. Even though I've never said a word to them a day in my life, but it's just this presence that I have, it intimidates you. And I'm here to tell you, don't ever dim your light. Don't ever feel like you have to make somebody feel comfortable in your presence. No, that's not the case. Don't ever feel like you have to dim down yourself or lessen yourself to make other people comfortable, regardless of the consequences, because you're only hurting yourself in the long run to satisfy somebody else's ego. Satisfying somebody else's ego is long gone. And if you're still satisfying somebody else's ego for their benefit, they will always have power over you. I'm just here to let you guys know I appreciate all the love and support that I've been receiving while I've been posting these videos, this content. The love is far more reaching than you will ever know. Like I said, every time, you guys are the reason why I keep going. You guys are my reason. And I love every last one of you guys. I'm trying to tell you, like, even when I'm in my second to last video I made, it was just what keeps me going through my hardest times in the military. It's always been you. Because sometimes you feel like you have nobody that you can relate to. You have nobody that can listen to your story. But you guys listen. You guys tune in. You guys tap in. You guys try to give advice. And those things are what I need. That keeps me going because I know that people out there who actually genuinely do care and they go through the same situation. I'm just forever grateful because I would never change who I am. I would never dim my light for nobody to satisfy their ego. And I just want to be unapologetically me. And I will always forever be that. And you guys have always been there for me. I might have some supporters that might disagree with certain things, and that's perfectly fine. We don't have to always agree on everything. But the fact that you guys always show up for the most part and give love when I need it the most, that's what I direly appreciate. And with that, I'm gonna wrap this video up right here. But I just wanna let you guys know, don't ever dim your light for nobody. Don't ever stop being great. Don't ever stop being you. Do not ever stop being you. You are exactly who you need to be in the world that we live in. Always be true to you. Always be uniquely you. And stop trying to fit in to a circle you were never meant to be in.